Have you seen Jungkook lately? No, seriously. Have you really seen him? Not just in an old performance clip or a fan-made edit, but out there, in the real world? Because last week, something happened that has left the entire BTS army shaken. Jungkook was spotted, quietly, casually, having lunch with his manager at a cozy little restaurant. At first, it seemed innocent, just two people grabbing a bite. But ARMY doesn't miss a thing. And the moment those pictures hit the internet, the rumors exploded. Is Jungkook finally coming back? Is there a secret project underway? Or is something much bigger happening behind the scenes? Drop your theories in the comments before we tell you everything. Because what you're about to hear might just change how you see Jungkook's next chapter. So let's start from the beginning. It was a regular weekday. A few local fans were hanging out in Seoul when they noticed someone familiar. Tall, hoodie on, moving quietly. It was Jungkook. Not in a rush, not hiding either. Just peaceful. He was sitting with his longtime manager at a small restaurant. Nothing fancy. No camera crew, no security in sight. But that's what made it even more curious. Why now? Why there? One fan posted, "I swear I saw Jungkook today, but I didn't want to disturb him. He looked so calm, but focused. Like something is coming. I feel it." Another fan replied, "Wait, he was with his manager? Why would he be with his manager if he's still in military? Unless, OMG, is he preparing something?" And that's how the spark became fire. The photos began circulating. Grainy, but real. You could see Jungkook's signature style, oversized clothes, black cap, subtle smile. But more than that, fans noticed his body language. Confident, strong. He looked ready. And just like that, the internet went into detective mode. You know how ARMY works. We zoom in, we analyze shadows, we read lips, and in one particular frame, it looked like Jungkook was showing something on his phone to his manager. A fan who claimed to be nearby said she overheard a few words: timing, July, and track. And that was enough. The theory took off like wildfire. Some fans believe Jungkook is preparing for a solo comeback the moment his military service ends. Others think he's working on something more global, a possible surprise appearance at a major music event. And some even believe he's forming something new, something no one expects. A viral fan tweet read, "Jungkook met his manager in public. Not hiding, not avoiding the cameras. He wanted us to see. This is a signal. He's coming. And it's going to be big." And honestly, it makes sense. Let's go back a bit. Before enlisting, Jungkook was unstoppable. 7 smashed global charts. Standing Next to You showed his emotional range. He was doing it all: singing, dancing, visuals, producing. It wasn't just a solo debut, it was a statement. He wasn't just the youngest member of BTS anymore. He was an artist in his own right, a global performer. And then, silence. Military enlistment took him off the stage. And though we've seen snippets, training photos, fellow soldiers posting admiration, it hasn't been the same. ARMY misses him, his voice, his passion, his presence. So this lunch, this quiet meeting, it's not small, it's huge. Another fan posted, "Jungkook looked like he was discussing something deep, like planning. His eyes were sparkling. He's not done. He's just getting started." And you know what else fans noticed? Jungkook's look. He's always been fit, but recent posts from bodybuilders and soldiers who've trained with him suggest he's been taking fitness to a new level. His arms, his posture, his energy, he's bulking up, not just for health, for performance. Something's coming, and he's preparing for it with everything he's got. And then came the real twist. A leaked schedule, unconfirmed of course, began circulating among fan accounts. It listed tentative comeback timelines for major K-pop acts. And guess what name showed up on July 14th? Jungkook. Now this could be fake. We've all seen false leaks. But this time, it lines up. With his service ending in June, and if he starts rehearsals right after, a mid-July drop isn't impossible. In fact, it's genius, it's summer, it's comeback season. It's when the world is watching. One fan wrote, "If Jungkook drops something this summer, I'll cry. I'm not ready, but I'm so ready." So, what is it? Is it a new song? A world tour? A mini album? A surprise collab? Some insiders believe it might be bigger than a solo comeback. Rumors suggest he's been in touch with Western producers even before enlistment about a unique fusion album. Something that blends Korean roots with global pop, R&B, and even Afro beats. A new genre, a new Jungkook. And fans have receipts, old interviews, studio sightings, and even a voice note that might be Jungkook humming a new melody leaked from a producer's private IG story. ARMYs, of course, connected the dots. But here's where it gets emotional. It's not just about music, it's about return. When Jungkook comes back, it won't just be a performance, it'll be a memento. The return of someone who carried the weight of global fame on his shoulders, stepped away at the peak of his power, and is now choosing to step back in. That takes courage, that takes heart, and that's Jungkook. A fan post went viral saying he didn't have to meet his manager in public, but he did, because he knew we'd notice, because he wanted to say, "I'm okay, I'm working, I'll be back." And that's all we needed. And now, ARMY waits. We wait with playlists ready, light sticks in hand, emotions bubbling under the surface. Because when Jungkook returns, whenever, however, it won't just be another comeback, it'll be a revolution. So what do you think? Was that lunch a simple meal or a message? Is Jungkook just reconnecting with old friends or crafting the next chapter of his legend? Comment your thoughts below. Because if there's one thing we know for sure, it's that Jungkook never does anything by accident, and something tells me the golden maknae is about to shine brighter than ever before.